Diddle wants to say hi. Say hi, Diddle Diddle. Say hi to everybody. Diddle, Diddle. Do you see? Do you see people?
Hold on a minute now. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. I think that she's a mascot, right? She's a mascot for me. But babes, this is our mascot. Um, See, you're a human being, and if you're a human being, babes, you say, "Oh, how cute!" Even though her tail's wagging and she has full-on reptilian, and she's about to turn into a cobra and all that stuff. I'm telling you, that's just the way it is. So, but I was trying to get her to get involved and interactive about this because she is a mascot. If you see how darn cute she really is, she's so cute. You just have to make her aware that she's on TV now.
There you are, Diddle. Let's go. 92, 92, 92.
She's kind of doing about the call of the wild, Oh, right now she wants to go poo-poo. It's the same thing. I think I made a movie about this yesterday. And she's using the outside. It's the call of the wild, I guess, yes. And so, I'm actually hurting, and I don't know when. Babes, do not wait for the Aries side of the organism to give you loosh and sadness and agony and that, oh, I'm so down, I am fully fucking down. No, we don't do that. Not even 20 seconds before our death, and maybe we didn't make the right move on the battlefield, and it is happening that we're falling towards the ground. You're going to see a shimmering smile, and nobody has gone down there. Why? Well, because they were doing the right thing that they were supposed to be doing. Even if it's asking at a big, and it's very, very difficult for them. Can you send me a little cash, babe? Please help me. You don't know that I'm trying to do really good for myself. You want to stay away from some entities that it's sad because they're not being a very good friend, but they're taking advantage of you, right? And they're using your needs, your need. It could be any need, by the way. Yeah, but unfortunately, when it's that need, a real need, like for money and stuff, um, that's a serious subject matter right there, right? And pardon me while I'm just not there in the money making scene right now. There's something strange going on, and I'm here to tell you that I think I know what's going on. I do. I feel that there's going to be a breakthrough, and I am not an isolated incident. I call myself humanity for a reason, and I was wondering if we can get a little bit of support here through chrysalis time, right? I mean, I should just be wise and be completely honest, but you know how vulnerable you make yourself when you tell everybody how vulnerable you are, because this I don't know about you, but the neighborhood I live in, it seems like it is the community. You can't fool me. It 100% is the community. In fact, what's happening up here in my area, it's a small community in the mountains, I call it the world condensed. It's a sign of how the world, the ecology of the world, now whatever makes up the world, is the human ecology, which is not human yet. It's just a chugging program under fear and builds the way it does because money says so, and everybody is locked in a cage. Basically, if it's not that, then for sure, they're in a cage of the mind, right? And of course, no, you can see it how individual boxes are set up, and nobody. It's so dangerous for somebody like me, who I don't really have anybody. I don't want to hear from the people of my past who have a version of me that is like, okay, but whatever. The version of me who fell down and couldn't ask for help very well, and then it's like it's now time, maybe for me to. It's time for all of humanity to find out who is going to back them up, who's going to support them, what supports them. I'm here to tell you, babes. I'm here to tell you, having taken the full-on trip, babes. You don't have people backing you up. You have the truth backing you up. And the more and more real that people get, the more and more they're able to do the equation of the math of getting the equation that results in getting the right answer, which is always the truth. Always the right answer is the truth. And that isn't always black and white. Watch out for these people that are black and white. Having said this, I am staying away from you black and white people. As Alan Watts would call you, the prickly people. It's the prickly people versus the wiggly people. It's the black and white people versus the rainbow people. I do not appreciate their mentalities, who they just think in black and white. It's boring. It's non-creative. In fact, it's non-human, hon. Yeah. And so it's time to identify ourselves. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, babes, most likely you're a human. You made it. And it is not easy. You're wondering where your support is. Yep. And so, but if you really want that, see, you need to know what you're saying if you speak the English dialect. If you're interested in what's going to be happening, pardon me while I fucking battle this lamp. What should I do with it? Set it down that way? Cool, that worked. So, what I'm trying to tell, just in a very real, human way, as an artist flowing, I'll take 900 videos to 1,200 to every once in a while. There's 20 seconds of something that I bet you anything, if you are listening to it, if you can hear it, when you're going to sleep, especially if I am supported just a little bit. I'm not really getting much support. I'm hoping that this video will work for me to get a little bit of gas money, because I need to get down to the courthouse, just to be serious. And it's like, how vulnerable did I make myself there? Because if you're the enemy, you're not going to give me fucking shit. In fact, if you're the enemy, you've been stringing us out. There's a you in us. So when I say us, babe, we're talking about you. That's what you do, is when you capitalize them vowels, you're just showing basically what you know is actually here in reality. Whether I'm here in this form or another form over there, the sheep see this. Cup. We hold stuff here. See. Yeah, start trying to do this. Start trying to be more creative. Human beings are creative. Is it just going to be one extremely maximized creative person that gets it done for us? So be it. But instead of hanging her up and taking everything away from her and making it fucking nearly impossible for anybody to understand what the hell just happened there while you're stringing her up, will you not do that and just send us enough money for us to keep in our delights, our joy, which, oh boy, I would love to get a better guitar to play for you the way that I know how to play. And, well, the way that I know that it's coming up for me, obviously, apparently, is some kind of comedy, right? I mean, I'm not very good, but in fact, if I have a good guitar, it makes you play better. Oh my God, this cat, she's so full. I need to get her to kind of just slow down. There was this one chick on Facebook, pardon me while I'm everywhere, but she was claiming that she was our mascot. This is our mascot, babe. Look at her.
Oh, isn't she cute? She's the cutest thing. Meow. Meow.
It's for the human pup. Yeah. She says, I don't like humans. Well, she's a reptile. Who am I fucking fooling? This is a reptilian cat. Good old Gray. I have a cat named Gray. Gray. He's pretty darn cool, man. You know, but see, he's trying to understand, like, from where is this fucking cat coming from? He looks at her like, okay, so you need some work, right? Like, what kind of work? Spiritual, like maybe she needs exercising, like literal, she needs an exorcist, maybe. No, look at her, I love her. But isn't it humanity that needs an exorcist too? They need a little bit of exercising. What kind of exercising, Shauna? Oh, just don't mind the announcements over there that are trying to tell you to be resilient, and then what else? The one thing that came up for me, fuck this cat, man. She just wants to play, I bet. And let me just handle this, okay? Um, what they were, and let me talk. What they were trying to tell us during the C19 announcement is do essential work only. Essential work only needs to be looked into, but babes, who's willing to do it but a child? See, a child likes to play game. See, now, think with me a bit. Essential work only, see, you don't know what that is until you start watching people play sports. See, within that realm, within that arena, there's a set of rules, and everybody's following them. See, it's inside of an enclosure, right? But see, here's the point: is that okay, babe, think with me, okay, please. Essential work, very important. See, your narcissist never does essential work. That's what irritates you about them. You're like, okay, that wasn't even humanly, like, present. There isn't a present there. See, there isn't a presence there. See, what present, whatever, Christmas time, how are you? Did you get your presents down? Anyway, look, we have me trying to tell you what essential work really means. Are you even caring? See, this is what I'm trying to tell you, is that you have to get the meanings of stuff down to really be able to get your human side on. And when I say side, babes, tell me S, put the I up, I, put the D up, ID, put the E down, ID. If you want to get your human's ID on, you start doing these puzzles. The language is already there. First of all, get your high definition down. Find out what essential means. Really find out some way that somebody will explain it to you. Now, I was going to tell you, it's like, oh my God, because I remember that. They were like, do essential work only. Well, it's like if it was a game, if life was a game, don't you think that to win it? Yes, see, when I was talking about, just think with me, I'm going along, I'm trying to teach you guys something. I know what I'm talking about, but it's hard to get it out. I know what I mean. Because I play music. Music is the same way. You don't just like fluff around and never see there's a static that's going on. And the essential work is to pull what works out, pardon me while I just play, pull what works out within that field of information and max it out, do it until, like, say, oh my God, look, that's the way to do it. See, in case the kids were watching. How do you like our mascot? She is so cute. Look at her. Look how fucking cute she is. Pardon me, but you will see how cute this cat is. She's the mascot where I'm at. This is the representation of cute, and even though she's a reptilian type, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's like I've been working with her. It's like, oh, you mean it's another one? See, I've kind of helped handle this before. They need the teachings of Christ to be bestowed upon them, I guess was what I mean. But what I mean is just bottom line is they need to be loved. You can't escalate with them. Easily you can escalate, and any other narcissist would easily get into escalation, and then this cat is running down the road looking for another place to live because nobody knows how to fucking handle this damn thing. But see, it would just clash with a narcissist because a narcissist is the same way. A narcissist is operating from the reptilian mind, which is just basic. It's very on-off. It's like yes or no. Is it there or isn't it there? It's the opportunist. It's the predator that just says, oh, that's an opening. I'm going to go and get it now, right? It could be closed for fucking 5 years, 10 years, 5 hours, and then but finally when it opens, there they are. You had no idea that was a predator right there. Of course you did. That's why you never let your fucking insane aunt in or your fucking crazy friend or employee person that keeps trying to ask you out for work after work or something. You're like, no way, man, you're crazy. And I make money for a reason, to stay safe away from you fucking people. And now having said that, social media is here to set up not only an ID system that says now you're safe with your own banking. Do you know what the fucking word banking means? It means to kind of put up a strong wall against a current. See, maybe remember Maxwell Jordan? Jordan Maxwell. Well, find his work. He died in 2022. I didn't know that. See, it was yeah, I was overwhelmed by Thich Nhat Hanh dying in 2022 around the same time. Maxwell Jordan died. And you know what? Those two people right there, that year, whew, man, we lost some people there. But luckily, this computer is taking the place of storytelling for humanity. And humanity itself is going to have to be able to hear, know how to hear. See, there's what we were looking at. The human being knows how to see and hear. And yeah, no, there's clairvoyance and people that can see what's up, right? But see, I'm here to tell you, those kind of superhuman powers, clairvoyant, telepathic, people that can like notice what's going on and say, no, look how they're trying to show us the nature of reality through like The Simpsons or something like that, where it's like, how do they know it was predestined like that? How do they know that that scene would come up? Well, it's pretty easy to know that that would come up and how that it's all programmed here. See, anyway, just rambling here. Sorry about that. The Mercury in Sagittarius is not a very stable place, although so you're going to get a lot of talk about static and just knowing how to discern because your mind is geared for essential work. Now, back to essential work, I want you to understand this for us before I leave. Please do this, and please do this, babes. You have, how long are you going to be alive before you snap into the video game here, which requires you to know your words. If you're speaking the English language, you should know that that is, pardon me, why I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck to do with my new hair. I'm having new everything come up, and so I did cut some of it, and so thank you for the compliments about it. And well, let me get back to try to edit this and just try and talk about essential work, friends. Do you think money is going to help me? If people send me a little tiny bit of money, ask Kimcast. Probably a number one hell fucking no. But it doesn't mean that, see, that particular gift that she gave me didn't impact me. The first time I got a donation was from Kimcast, and she gave me quite a substantial amount of money. And to me, it's a lot. Can pay for a whole bill. I have about 3 of those, right? Everybody has 3 or 5. Shauna's like, people are like, Shauna, 5, 3? I have 12. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, what the hell happened to you? You got caught in the web by the enemy, babes? I'm figuring out something about this life here, and it's unfortunate the way that it's been reversed on us, but hold tight. Maybe we can solve the problem. It's very complicating, but see, you don't have to do it. You don't have to. There are shepherds, there are leaders here that can help. Support them, though, please. Give them a crumb, a cracker, something, even just good energy, because we do not get good energy from people that do not like the nutcrackers. Sorry, let me figure out, what do I need to do? Do I need to fucking cut this? I'm trying to learn how to, like, do my own hair. Very, like, just, you better learn, right? Otherwise, you'll have to see in my town, babes. I'm telling you, it's the world condensed, and it is not happening. There are fake people there, people posing to know how to hairdress and do everything. It's just a kind of like an echo of what the world is doing out there, which is just fake it till you make it. And it's like, watch out! I'm not faking needing a haircut, so I'm not going to be in on that one with you. Back to essential work only, babes. Can you think with me what I'm talking about? Okay, so in any game, essential means that when the quarterback throws it, he's not throwing it at just any random thing. He's like, it's essential that he gets it to the target. There's somebody has to figure out who's the one that runs to the, what do they call it, the receiver? Who's the one that's running and acting in such a way to catch that puppy and get it down the road. See, essential work means that those people right there, they're interacting and they just know what to do. The whole crowd would think, what's going on here if they don't do essential work? Yes. And now, believe it or not, getting out of the Colosseum, did you know that life, God has sent you here to do essential work? About what, Shauna? About the truth, about God itself, himself with a capital H. I like the fact that the words I'm elf is in the word himself. There, which one are you talking about? The elf and I'm self. Sorry. So anyway, essential work only. Essential work only. Otherwise, what, Shauna? What's the problem? Trash. You get a lot of waste. You get nothing but like just trash. Yeah. Now, when I start bagging on women to do essential work only, the thing that you should know, that I think you already know if you love Christ Jesus, who was a woman, by the way, she's trying to tell you the Holy Gospel, and she's saying, babes, you can start now. It doesn't matter, you're forgiven. Start now, though. Start now. If anything, see, babes, it's going to take a while. I know how it is. I know how it is. It takes a while. First, get it in your head. I didn't really know. But it's like this. Do the essential work. What should you know? What should you have learned about that? I mean, don't sit in the feeling of having fucked up, because that's what Satan wants of you. See, especially now, if you did have the kids and you didn't do that essential work, and the essential work for you, babe, is to make sure that you have, see, this is the religion here. This is the religion here. Love and sex is the ritual. And if you're listening, you women here, hi. That's your place. I'm sorry if you've been kind of ruined, maybe early, somebody, I don't know, but see, so people get molested early. They get raped early. They can. Yep. And they can get raped later. Watch out. Man, you got to grab that thing by the horns, right? And make it. See, this is the story of Lilith, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, but see, I need to look. If you can find it for me, let me know. I think Lilith, Black Moon Lilith in astrology, is in the early degree of Sagittarius. And we just have these conjunctions with that planet, that point in space, with the Sagittarius, and it kind of brings up, see, the story of Lilith. Do you know who that person was in the Bible? And why she was casted out? And then this whole story bubble was made, which was a complete lie, by the way. It's all very fucking... It's a story, babes, by the way. It's a story. Now, what are you going to do? As a human being, what are you going to do with it? I say, yeah, it exists as a metaphor for sure, because it's not impossible that the same scenarios are unfolding today on a daily basis. Welcome to the process of life, and or some challenges going on. Do you think that maybe there are some stories that kind of use a whole bunch of colors? Because that's what's required for you to kind of keep from getting stuck in the black and white, which is just a story, right? Thank you very much. Essential work only, babes. Essential work only.